Hey everyone, Ryan from Broken Water Outfitters here. Today, we're tying one of the simplest and deadliest dry flies ever created, the sparkle dun, designed by the legendary Craig Matthews of Blue Ribbon Flies. This is a low-riding mayfly emerger that has fooled more trout and more rivers than most patterns could ever hope to. And if you fish wild trout here in Pennsylvania, this absolutely needs to live in your fly box. The sparkle dun was developed in the early 1980s. Craig Matthews wanted a fly that imitated that exact vulnerable moment when a mayfly is halfway out of its nymphal shuck, right in the surface film, struggling to break free. Instead of traditional tail fibers, he used a sparse Zelon or Antron shuck. Instead of hackle, he used a comparadun style deer hair wing. That combination creates a fly that rides incredibly low with a perfectly tapered emergence silhouette that selective trout key in on, especially on flat technical water. Now here's the part I want to emphasize. For me personally, the sparkle dun is a confidence pattern. When I'm on the water and see a rise form, whether it's subtle sips, little dorsal fins, bulges, or that classic head and shoulder rise, this is the fly I reach for. I carry sparkle duns in sizes 8 through 18 in my box because it covers almost every hatch you're going to come across. I also carry them in multiple colors: sulphur yellow, olive tan, gray, anything that matches the tone and silhouette of whatever the bugs are I'm trying to target. And when trout are feeding in or just under the film, this fly gives me a posture and profile I trust. It has earned a permanent spot in my fly box and has been there since the very beginning. The sparkle dun shines during light emergences when trout are feeding subtly or when they are refusing higher floating dry flies. You name the hatch, there's a sparkle dun version for it. If I see surface activity and I'm unsure what stage the fish are keyed in on, sparkle dun is my starting point. All right, let's get to the pattern. All right, go ahead and start with a standard barbless dry fly hook in your vise. Get it secured nicely. Then we're going to start our thread. Here I'm using Semperfli Nano Silk 12/0. There's a particular reason I use that on this pattern. I'll show you here in a little bit. All right, go ahead and get your comparadun hair. You're going to want about a third to maybe a half the size of a pencil width. Whatever you think you need, you probably need less when it comes to putting the hair wing on comparaduns and sparkle duns. Clean it up with your trusty little comb. Put it in the stacker, give it a few taps, get those tips aligned so we have a nice even wing. Find a nice piece of comparadun hair. It's a real joy because they are far and few between. All right, so we're going to measure that. We want about a shank length on the wing. Give it a couple wraps loose and then tighten them, and then work your way back, compressing that bundle, and then pull tightly, and that nano silk will cut right through those butt ends. Take your Antron, line it up right with the base of those butt ends where we cut them off. You get a nice smooth body when we line this up. Take wraps backwards, securing that to the top of the shank. And then work your thread back up. Now we're going to want to stand up the wing. Tease that back with our fingers. Now pull about half of that hair back. Take a wrap or two through it. Pull tight. And pull the rest of it back and take a couple wraps in front. This just adds to the durability and helps that wing stand up. Then we're going to use some EP Fiber Mayfly dub. This is color that I blended myself to replicate the March Browns in my area. A little bit of dubbing at a time. Build that noodle. Don't use wax with this EP dubbing. Just wet your fingers. Take touching wraps starting at the base where that tail is. Work up towards the wing. Leave a small gap. Now we're going to take a wrap in front and then behind. We're going to do this a couple times just to build up a thorax and also help stand up that wing. I was just a tad shy with my dubbing here, so I'm just come in with just a little little tuft to finish out this head. Come in, do a whip finish. I always do a double 3 or 4 turn whip finish for some extra security. Pull the knot tight. Remove your thread. A little drop of head cement for some added durability. Come in and trim that tail. Adjust any of those hair fibers to where they need to go. And there you go. That's the sparkle done from Craig Matthews. Highly effective fly. Fill your box with them. If you took just a bunch of these out with you and there was a hatch, I could almost guarantee you'd catch some fish. As always, get out there, get after it, hunt the water.